All right, so making a leather bag, Autodesk Maya. So I'm gonna go ahead, get my cube, scale it out, and we're gonna make the base of this bag. I don't really make things that aren't well that I consider organic, but I'm giving this a shot. So we have it like this. I'm gonna go ahead and get this top face because we're gonna still put this in substance. Like this. I like it. Um, looks like there's a split in the middle. Shift right click. We'll do an insert edge loop. Control Z. I'll double click on this and I'll just put it on one. Q to quit. And then I'll just double click on this. Shift right click. Bevel. And go to this. All right. Now it looks like it also has something on the side. So I'll do a no. I'll double click on this. Go to two. All right. So this is gonna be like the side part. Like I said, I'm not the best at art. I mean, well, organic looking things. I think we can make this happen. So there's this. Then I'm also gonna do this another way. So I'll grab myself a cylinder, E, J, R to scale, scale this up, move this, and I'm gonna go over here, make this like, I don't know, 30, just to do it, faces. Go to our four-way view, take these right here, or you know what I'll do? Go to vertex, take these, pull these down, scale it, kind of like this. Take these bottom ones, scale it down like that. And then like this. Now all I'm doing is pulling this down to the point where this looks like it looks normal, like it's flowing. All right. So this one might work out a little bit better for us. And I'll actually go back and I'll try to flatten this out. So I'll take these, press R to scale. Take this, scale, pull this down. Yeah. Take this. So let me see something. If I double click on this, shift double click, and I do a shift right click and just do a bevel edge, fraction. Okay. This looks all right so far, I think. So now, Control D. This is like the point of no return. So I'll just copy this. What I'm going to try to do is cut this in half. Let's see if I can do it. If I take this, all these faces right here, and delete them, take these and delete these, and then go to this. So just like this edge, shift this edge, shift right click. Let's do a bridge. Let me see if this works. Shift, click, shift. Now just press G to repeat the tool. Click, click, G, click, shift, G, click, shift, G. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, wait. Did I do it? Can't can't congratulate myself yet. If I double click on this. don't know if I got that. So let me see something. If I stretch this out, I can probably see it a little bit more. Uh, can't tell. It's hard to tell. So what I'll do is I'll just double click on this, shift right click and go to fill hole. And I think it did it. Now, all I want to make sure is this is a four-sided shape. Shift right click, I'll do delete edge. It is so hard to tell. So what I'll do is I'll grab this face, shift greater than, greater, I mean shift greater than, greater than. I just don't want to assume it's right. It might not be. Anyway, we're gonna go with it anyway. All right. So I will now, since this is nice right here, I like this. I'm going to go to shift right click. Oh, I can go to my knife tool at least. I can cut it right there and then I'll delete this, right? So we have this right here. Now mirror this, go to cut geometry off, go to, ooh, axis. So it's right here and we can go to border and we can go to bridge border, right? So now this bridge this, and now I'll press Q to quit. So now we have half of this thing. I want to cut those faces. So I'll go to face, select all these, control deselect. So spacebar, delete this right here. Now I'll mirror this now. So I'll go get my mirror tool, cut geometry off so you can see it. You see that's over here. And we'll just go like this. You see how it's like snapping. That's good. Q to quit, right? And now I'll make this middle part. So double click on this, shift right click, go to bevel edge, bring it in like this, go to segments. We have these two right here, right? Cool. Q to quit, select on this face, shift, double click. Now we have this. Now press R to scale, and I'm going to scale this in just a little bit. And because I want it to be more subtle, I'll just go over here, go get these vertexes, scale them in a little bit smaller. I press 3. And it looks a little bit heavy, so maybe I'll shift, delete. And I'll do this instead. I'll shift right click, get a insert edge loop. If you put this on 1, it puts an edge directly in the middle. So insert edge loop, put 1 right here. It's not allowing me to do it. No. So we're just going backwards. I don't know why this is happening. I'm just pressing Control Z because it's not letting me go backwards for some reason. And I just press R to scale, and I just scale this a little bit. How about that? And All right, yeah, we'll just go with this, right? So we have this, and now I just need to put the top little lock things on it. So I'll go ahead and get myself a cube, bring it over here. So I'll take this face, Control E, go to not divisions, offset a little bit, bring it up, G, offset, bring it in, bring it up, and I'll just go to edge, select all the edges, bevel the edges, segment to 2 or more. Now if I press 3, we see what it looks like. We're not going to really use the bottoms, right? So I'll just go like this, and so we just have the bottom faces selected. And I'll just delete those away. So now spacebar, spacebar. Now let's arrange this on the top. J. Put this right here. And I'm going fast, but you know, it's only because I'm good. But so you can take your time, and it should look just as good. So both of these, put it more in the middle, right? Then do Control D. These over here. One, I mean space bar. So all these now. Let's just put it right here. Now we just need the handle. Oh, I was looking at it a little bit differently. So let me make this part. So select this top face, Control E, bring this out. I'll just move, I'll rotate this. And I'll do G to repeat the tool. Let's move this. It looks like it's going like this. All right. So we have this, and then I'll go get this knife tool right here. This. You quit. Take this edge. Double click on this, double edge. Just give it some roundness. And then I just go the whole thing, the double edge. 2 goes fraction. That looks weird. This one looks all right. 3. All right, cool. Now I'll go to this part right here. Scale. Now it looks like it actually has another part on it too. So I'll just do Control D, copy this, and then I'll go to faces. Oh, faces. Delete all that stuff. You see the meme with the little kid? He goes, delete all that. All right, maybe that's just me. Um, hmm. Instead of doing that, I'll just do this. This probably definitely not what it is, but just gonna fake this, put it here, like it's part of this like a mechanism somehow. And let's go over here. Here. And we're gonna go get these vertexes. Then I'll get myself a, no, not a cylinder, sphere. It's also better when you model stuff in the middle, but as you can see, I had to do some variations on that. So let me go over here, F to zoom in, vertex, pull this out. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Actually, you know what? Do this. Call it back. Go to faces. Large scale. Cool. Now I'm gonna hold down J. Rotate this. And all this is for this handle part. Or this thing right here. So like I said, I'm going off this reference sort of, but like, but also I'm not. Just to show you. Okay. This is here. Kind of like it. And then I'll just Control D, move this over here. Cool. So let's group this. So I'll select everything, deselect this. I'll do Control G. And I'll say latches. Okay. And I'll just take these and put them right over here like this. All right, cool. And I'm gonna center the pivot. Now all we gotta do is do the handle and then we're done. And that should be pretty easy. Just need to get a cube, our scale. Ooh, bring it up. Then I'm gonna get select all these faces, deselect this, Control E, and space this out. Then I'm gonna get this, Shift G. I'll pull these down. Get vertex here, Shift here. Select all these, bring them down. And anything special with the handle? Maybe, maybe not. So I'll do this. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. If I press 3 to quit, I mean not 3 to quit. Ooh. This. Let me go get a handle here. 3. Shift right click. I'll do insert edge loop. Double click. I'll put 2. R scale. There's 3. I'll select this. No. Select these faces. Let's go like that, right? Now we got ourselves a handle. Let's use a 4-way view to align everything. Put in the center. And then use our sideways view, or not that sideways, this sideways view, to lay it down. So go like that. I should place it. All right, so we'll just do it like this, and then I'll take this whole little thing, move it over a little bit. This might be a little uneven, but whatever. All right, cool. So we got our bag, and we just need to label our stuff. So let's label this handle. The bag. You like that? Okay. We select this. Ooh. Select. Oh. So latches, handle, and the bag. Take all this stuff over here. We can delete it. Now, if we're gonna UV this in Maya, which I like to UV in a Houdini, but if we're gonna do it in Maya, we just have to do it like this. We select our object and then we go to UV. Let's go to automatic, and then we have to do the thing that we did before. These are good, right? Because they're all squares. Let's look at the sides. So these are still squares. I mean rectangles. So we'll stretch them out. We have to look at them, make sure they're squares. Yeah, that's squares. And we drag them up to heaven. And the top part, it's not the top part. So these, the same thing. We want to stretch them until they turn into squares. Now the beauty of Houdini is we can just do this and we don't need to like, it's weird. It's like this automatic process sort of. But I'll do it in my, to show you. All right, so we have this right here. This goes to heaven. And then this one right here, this is that. So now all we have to do is look at these and say, all right, I want these to be the same size as these. So we just have to eyeball it and look and say, all right, I think that's it. Cool. Look at that. Let's look at the bottom. We're not going to really see the bottom, but let's just do it anyway. Okay. So we have that. And now that we have all of these, we need to select everything. And there's two ways to do this. We can select everything and manually put it in the UV space. Put on J right here. And we could put all of this in here. All right. Do it like that. Let's just do it like that. So we've got that part down. Now, if we go over here and we select our latches group, let's just go to UV automatic. No, wait. UV automatic. Gave us a bunch of stuff. Looks like a bunch of overlap stuff as well. Oh no, it's two groups. That's why. So what we should do is we should just select one side, go to UV automatic, and then move that over here. Because remember, we duplicated those over each other. Yeah, see, this is where the Houdini comes in. All right, we have this right here. I'll just do a shift right click. Let's do a smooth. Go to division of 2. And we'll UV this, UV automatic. Now here's the thing, we UV this bag, it's in this tile right here. And then we have this latch. Let's just go to UV automatic. So we're just gonna do one side and we're gonna raise it up, right? There's actually another way to raise it up. I think we go here to transform and then you type in one and then you'll send it up there. So do the same thing, automatic. Instead of going to one, I'll go to two. Send it up there. And then we have our handle right here. And then with this handle, I can just send it to the right one time. Now, I'll show you why I did that. So what happened is, well, these are still having some overlapping issues. But what we're gonna do is instead of usually putting the texture in one tile, we're gonna put it across multiple tiles. And how it works is like this. You can put as many objects in these tiles as much as you want. As long as if they just can't be in this, basically everything over here and everything below this, everything in this upper right square is you want to lay out everything there. So I click on this. And actually I should probably separate these even more. So if I click on this and I go over here and let's just say go to 4 on this, same thing, go to 4. Yeah, it's just a longer process when you have to do this in Maya. But the whole point is to get this stuff in there. There's still some overlapping stuff, so let me select this. Let me do 3. Move over. So all we're doing really is splitting out these parts and putting them in there. So the latch, I UV'd it's right here. This latch, I UV'd it's right here. This is right here. This is right here. This is also over there. So we do 2. So this is there, this is there, this is there, this is there. So all these different parts are on different UV tiles. And then this cylinder, and then this cylinder. So choose the 2 cylinders. Let's put them up here. All right, so everything is on its own UV tile. We have the bag. And if we want to, we can also take this. Let me take my handle first. 1. I'm doing this ultra fast, so. So this bag, we see the textile density. We see how big the squares are. What we can do also is take these tiles right here. Well, let me make it faces. Select all these, scale these up a little bit larger. And then I can just deselect this, deselect these, and then I can move these over here. And if I wanted to, I could put each one of these bags, one of these tiles in its different thing. You know what? Matter of fact, I'll make them even larger just to show you. So let me scale this up. Actually, can't go much bigger than what these are. So since that fits in that space, I'll just double click on these over here, double click on this. Yeah. All right. So I just got a lot more resolution out of this bag. And now what I do is I take the whole bag and I do I'll export this as a FBX. So let me do that right now. File, export, selection, and I'll do the bag dot FBX. It already is on FBX right here. So this is the bag. Let's go Maya. Ooh, Maya the FBX and export. All right. So now what I'll do is I'll go into this. Oh, actually, let me open up a new version.